Hannibal has a question here. He's asking, when was the last time WWE came to Windsor, and was it even a regular stop for them ever? I seem to remember them having a house show there about 10 to 15 years ago randomly.
Correct. I believe it was 2013 and 2014. They did stop twice, but they have not. Generally because there was no need to. With Detroit right there, Detroit was their stop here. They weren't going to hit somewhere. Like our downtown, you could see the Joe Louis Arena across the river. So it was literally a 5-minute drive from arena to arena. So it wouldn't have made any sense for them to come here. They did add us as a house show stop for 2 years in a row at the WFCU Center where the Windsor Spitfires play now. But they drew about 3,500 each. So, I mean, they weren't terrible house shows. I mean, that's about what 2013. There we go. Someone just put it up there. That's right. They came twice, and for whatever reason, they scaled back after that and decided not to do some of the smaller towns. But they were doing London as well, which is midway between Toronto and Detroit. So it was probably an unnecessary expense. We've definitely had double WWE involvement in the past, though, both times that Detroit hosted a WrestleMania. So whenever there's a big event of that nature, like SummerSlam or what have you, there's usually some involvement with Windsor. So we've definitely had some involvement, and it's felt like Windsor was a WrestleMania town, especially the one at Ford Field. WrestleMania 3 wasn't quite so much, but the one at Ford Field, WrestleMania 20, I believe it was
23.
23, that's what it is.
I was there, and I stayed in Windsor.
Did you?
Night. Yeah. So there you go.
I remember John Morrison took the Via Rail down to Windsor and had a big press release from there, and Dolph Ziggler did some appearances over here. I believe CM Punk did some as well. It was, and then Jericho had Fozzy played here that year as well, like that weekend. So it had a big event for it. So we do get stuff, but we only had those 2 house shows. Yeah, not much of a stop, I'm afraid.
Well, as they're scaling back, or dare I say, eliminating house shows, I don't think that's going to change.